Tech Talk Alert. After our latest digital life hack, you're going to hear one of my weekend show's best calls. You don't want to miss it. Shout out to all the Amazon drivers out there, especially during the holiday rush. They're the ones bringing our food, our festive outfits, and all those gifts right to our doorsteps, making our holiday hustle a lot easier. I'm Kim Komando for Total AV, the award-winning antivirus software for just $19 a year right now at protectwithkim.com. Amazon drivers are finally using my locked delivery box, and yesterday, one even offered to carry a 50-pound bag of dog food to my front door. So why the sudden increase in customer service? Well, you can now tip your Amazon drivers. Just tell your Echo, Alexa, thank my driver, and they'll get your message of appreciation. Every day, the 1,000 drivers with the most thanks get $100 each. The top 5 drivers for the month get $25,000 each, plus another $25,000 goes to a charity they choose. So let's spread some cheer and thank those Amazon drivers. Join 600,000 folks who get my free newsletter at getkim.com. Hey there, tech lovers and wannabes. Want to stay ahead of the game? You've got to check out my YouTube channel. It's amazing. So many people are loving my new and improved channel. For starters, we've got fresh how-to videos every week, like how to block those super annoying political text messages, let important calls through even in Do Not Disturb mode, and oh boy, watch out for sneaky QR codes that can actually brick your phone. It doesn't stop there. Join me for Kim Komando Today, a fun podcast where we break down the latest tech news and trends. It's like talking tech with a friend, minus all the boring stuff. You'll get the latest tips and tricks to keep you in the know and have a little fun while doing it. Plus, who doesn't love being the tech-savvy one in the crowd? So head to youtube.com/Kim Komando, hit subscribe, and make sure you never miss a new video or podcast. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando. And when you're there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That's youtube.com/Kim Komando, with a K, of course. And I'll see you on the video. Now, check out this amazing call from the show. It's a real gem. Jan in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Hi there, Jan.
I have a question for you, Kim. Thank you for taking my call. I love your newsletter, and I'm constantly cutting and pasting some of the things that you put there for future reference for myself. I put together a newsletter on a quarterly basis that is received by professional investigators. And as I was learning more about through your newsletter, I saw pieces there that I thought I'd love to share that, both on a personal basis, some things, they would just like to know, but also on a business basis. And I didn't want to do that without getting your permission or your guidance or whatever. I didn't want to take advantage of the newsletter that I received. So that's what I'm trying to do, is just get more information out and share your information.
Well, thank you so much for doing that and for calling, Jan. That's really fabulous. I mean, the newsletters are a lot of work. I'm sure you see that. If you're putting together a newsletter, we're putting together one in the morning for the news, tech news, and then one in the afternoon for what we like to call tech hacks, which are just tricks and stuff like that. And, the whole idea is that in 10 minutes a day, that's my goal. 10 minutes a day, I'm kind of telling you what's in my brain so you can pass along. There are top stories in each of these newsletters, and at the bottom there are links if you wanted to email them out. You wanted to share it on LinkedIn or on Facebook or on X or Twitter, you ever want to call that. And so that's an easy way to do that. And it's just where we actually write the paragraph for you and put a link, and so you just kind of hit send or share or whatever it may be. If you're looking to take excerpts out rather and put them in your content. What we ask is that obviously you give me credit for it. And then if you would just tell people to sign up for the newsletters, I would be tickled pink. And the address, if you want to use it, I use it here on the air because it's easy. So you don't have to put in your newsletter or an email or whatever online. They could just, don't go to, komando.com/subscribe, right? Is that if you just use this share URL, getkim.com, and so it's only 6 letters. And so if you put those, courtesy of or shared with permission by Kim Komando, and then you can put it all there and then, give us a little copyright notice on the bottom, and then get the newsletter at Get Kim, that would be fabulous. As a matter of fact, why don't I write up how I think it should be? I think I should do that for you. So this way.
That would be great.
The whole thing is that I know you're not the person who's going to do this. But what I don't want to have happen is that, because there are people that are doing this, it drives me crazy, Jan, is that they just steal my stuff and 100%, and then they put it on their website as something that they did. And I'm like, dude, okay, that's just not right. Okay, I mean, I just busted my butt to put all this together. So, it's always like, a little percentage of whatever you're creating is fine. But when I become 50% or 100%, then I'm going to balk, because then that's just not too much. But so let me ask you a question. Okay, so I'm going to write up something. I'm going to send it to you, and I'll put it on the website for everybody else too, by the way.
Okay.
As a private investigator, what is the thing in technology that has surprised you the most, that has happened recently, that has enabled your business to do things more effectively?
Now, Kim, let me be clear. I am providing support for this organization. I am not an investigator.
Oh, okay. All right.
I do some work for an investigator and also help them with their state association. So I prefer not to answer that, only because I think I might know the answer, but I don't want to misrepresent them.
Okay. You know what? That's 100% fair. 100% fair. I totally get that.
They love the technology that's out there, and every single day there are new things that they can use. But the other side to that is, with the use of technology, it can be invasive. And so, there are laws that obviously should regulate them, but also regulate them and tie their hands in being able to serve their clients. So that's an issue, but the industry, if you will, is just unfortunately growing because of need, and they're making use of everything they can. But I have been just really impressed with the people that I work with and how much they want to make sure that they're doing things right and by the book. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, and me too. I have a great friend who's a private investigator, and I've asked him this question, and he invariably comes back and he says, social media, what people post online. It's like they just don't think. They just keep putting everything out there and then wondering how did they find that out? There it is. Hey, Jan, thank you so much for your call today and for your kind words and your vote of confidence in the newsletter. If you're not getting our newsletters, just, hey, you know what? Try us for a week. You're going to love it. Maybe even just 3 days over at getkim.com. Once again, that's getkim.com. Hey, big kudos to you for sticking around. Now, if your brain's buzzing with questions, let me know. Head over to komando.com and then click Email Kim. You have to trust me. I read every single message like it's a new gadget manual. Well, I actually do it better than that. I never read a manual. Do they even have manuals anymore? Anyway, elevate your tech IQ with my free daily newsletter. Head over to getkim.com.